Hi, caller. You're on the air. This is Hottie
God
Help.
forbid.
Hello.
Hi, yeah, I got a question for Candace.
All right, shoot it.
Do you have any suggestions in regards to my home information and how to keep it safe? Stuff like my address, my home phone number, stuff like that.
Oh, sure. That's actually a really good question. I always say, and I do this especially for women, but you're a male caller, I still think that it's a unisex decision. I personally get all my mail at a post office box. I pay the $36 every 6 months or whatever, and I get a post office box. All my bills, all my personal mail go there, and I go about once a week and I pick up my mail. So the only mail that's going to my house is junk mail, and this prevents your name with your personal address where you live to be circulated because people sell, as you know, people sell addresses over and over and over again, and you get on mailing lists.
The other thing too, if you don't mind here, is
Sure.
if you have a post office box, you can go to the post office and see the #1 criminals every week when you pick up your mail.
Oh, that's a good thing too.
So you're
Hey,
informed
fun.
on the #1 criminals.
Sure. That's cool.
See, there's a reason I'm
very
your co-host. I'm thinking.
Another thing that I would do is with my home phone, because most of us obviously have cell phones and people have home phones as well, is to get not only an unlisted but also get an unlisted plus unpublished phone number. So that way it doesn't show up, and you pay a little bit extra. I think it's $2 to get it unpublished, and that just saves one from people calling you randomly, but also so people just can't find you so easily as looking in the yellow pages or looking online at places like Zaba.
What is
Search,
Zaba?
Zabasearch.com and Tellius.com. These are websites where you can find people quite easily if you are in public record, and so that's why I say to always be careful. Yeah, but if you have a P.O. box, your P.O. box shows up instead, and I think that's really important. And also to get caller ID. That's another thing that you can kind of see who's calling you ahead of time.
And if you don't mind, I'll just
go
jump
for
in.
it.
We now anoint you safety expert.
With my mail, I shred every single piece of, like, my name, my address.
So someone can't look through your trash.
Exactly. So
Right.
you don't just, throw it out, throw it, and roll it up, throw it in
Right.
the trash. You just, you make sure you shred that paper
Well,
so you don't have any evidence behind.
And you know what?
So.
It's fun, actually. If you have pizza and then you shred your papers, it's like a party.
You just get a
shredding
shredder machine. I use my hands, but I actually need to get a shredder.
Yeah, because that
We got
way-
a call come in, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to jump off and take
sure.
this call
Thank you,
if I can.
sir.
Thank you
for
so
calling.
much.
Thank you for
Thank
calling.
you.
Okay, thanks.
All right, here, see if I can grab it. Hello there. Caller, you're on the air. Hello? Let's see if I can grab this caller here. The technical limitations of my brain are
Well,
rather
if he hung
staggering.
up, just
I
have
lost
him
him.
call back.
Yeah,
Call back.
call
What I
back.
was saying to Lisa, though, I was just right in the middle of it, is that it's really important to shred, and more so than tear. And the reason why is if you have anything with your social security number on it, any of your bank numbers on it, or any of your bill numbers for gas or whatever, if you tear, you can still kind of feasibly, you could paste like a puzzle. You can put them back together again, and you can actually see the numbers.
Oh, yeah, like on
You know.
those serial killer movies where they paste everything back together.
Yeah, they're putting it together. So you don't want that to happen. So instead you want to shred, because by shredding, it really does kind of get rid of
There
everything.
it is. Shred, don't tear.
Yeah.
Shred, don't tear.
It's very, very important. So
Let me ask. Could I ask one more question about CSI? Did you have to play dead when they shot you?
I did, and you know what? That is not an easy thing.
Yeah. I was kidding about being on CSI, but I was on a dead person show. It's no longer on the air. It was horrible. But I played a dead person as well on that show. And yeah, the amount of breathing and keeping your
That you
eyes from not
can't do,
fluttering.
and Exactly.
It's tough to play dead.
It's not easy, and a lot of people think that it is a glamorous job being out there in the entertainment industry, but it has the good and bad. But
World's toughest jobs, right? You can be on that show now. What is that? World's filthiest jobs.
Oh, it's World's Dirtiest Jobs?
She could play dead as World's filthiest jobs.
Well, actually, when you were talking about breathing, I had to be in a hot tub when I died with Mel Gibson. And when I was in the water, we were freezing because the water can't be heated, so it would show steam. Ooh. So we were in cold water all day. Our fingers were wrinkled. And then when I died face down in the water, not face up. So take after take after take, I had to hold my breath for the whole scene under the water, like a dead man's float. And it was so hard. I was every time I'd come up, they'd go cut, and I'd go, and I'd breathe a huge breath of air, and everybody would laugh because it was so difficult. And one scene takes about 4 hours, so can you imagine sitting there?
Did you and Lisa ever work together on anything?
We've worked together on a lot of jobs. We've kind of been sent. We've been sent all over the country, and we have a lot of people that remember us actually together, the two of us. And we've had interviews together, and we've had such a wonderful, wonderful time. We've had a really good time. I want to watch the time too because I want to make sure you get in your charities. Because I don't know if you have any charities that you're involved with or anything that you're interested in that you wanted to mention.
I want to get mine in too. I have the Doug Stewart Memorial Fund where he just helps out Doug Stewart.
Oh, memorial though?
It's Doug.
Isn't it a bit premature?
You're right. Well, I thought that would get more money if I called it the Memorial Fund.
Oh, okay.
I got to work on that. I'm sorry. I'll work on that. Let's hear Lisa's charities.
My charities, I personally don't have one that I'm involved with, but I'm looking for one that I really feel that means a lot to me. I think breast cancer or
absolutely.
a cancer-related situation, just because that's run in my family, I think that's definitely something that I would probably want to get involved with. But there are so many things out there that I'd just love to give my time to and be a part of. So.
Susan G. Komen is one that I can think of right now for breast cancer.
Right.
Yeah,
you know.
I went to one of her events. I think it was last year. Wonderful
that's cool.
lady. Wonderful lady.
And it's funny that you mentioned breast cancer because my girlfriend today in New York City ran a 10K for breast cancer awareness as well. She's actually a survivor. She's a very young person who's a model and had breast cancer and survived it and went through radiation, went through the operation, and she's dealing with it right now. And once again, it just kind of shows people that anybody can get that. She is young. She is beautiful. I mean, she looks like Brooke Shields, and she got breast cancer. Like you would never, ever guess. She found a lump, didn't know what it was, felt normal, felt great, and ended up getting it. So, she's out there just kind of spreading the word that you could be any age, you could be any nationality. It doesn't matter who you are, you could get breast cancer.
Tough stuff. Good stuff to pay attention to. Hey, wanted to switch it to a slightly lighter note. Lisa, it says you were on bikini destinations.
Yes.
So these are destinations you can only go if you're wearing a bikini?
No.
Because I had the
Unless you
nicest
want to.
polka
I mean,
dot.
you had the itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. No,
I don't know if they have one in your size.
That and the body paint, I'm ready to go.
HDNet, yes, Bikini Destinations. I've been hosting a few of the shows, but the new season hasn't started quite yet. I think it starts in the next few weeks. So, but keep an eye out. I think it's cable HDNet, which I think is $4.20 in most local listings. Or
$4.20. The channel is $4.20 on the HDNet?
Yeah.
Now, does that mean you're shot obviously in high def, right?
High definition, you can see everything.
So the makeup job and everything is a lot.
You need to make sure you're looking good.
Plucked and primed to an inch of your life.
Yeah, but they, the way that the lighting kind of hits the body, it all looks good besides not looking good. But,
fair enough.
You always look perfect. You always look perfect. Anyways, it does
Can't
not even matter. It's no hair out of place.
Throw the
nothing.
compliment time. Listen to these girls.
I don't have to throw the compliment, but I want to throw the